My comments today are very brief, consisting of one simple message to the graduates and one simple message to the rest of the student body. To the graduates, the next 48 hours will be a whirlwind. It'll go by faster than you can even imagine. 24 hours. I encourage you to do your best to slow things down a little bit, take a break every now and then, take a breath, try to enjoy it. Try to enjoy the next 24 hours with your friends, with your classmates, with your teachers, so that you'll remember it later. Right now, your mind is wherever you're going, which is natural. Your mind is already there. But as soon as you walk out of this tent tomorrow with your diploma, and for every day after that, for the rest of your life, you'll be looking back on these moments. It'll be good for you to have memories burned into your mind as much as you can. To the rest of the students, look upon your friends in the graduating class and think about what you, too, can work toward if you do your best and stay focused on your goals. Take your example from the work these graduates have done, not the place of honor they have now achieved on the stage. You have a lot of work ahead of you, but we believe in you and we look forward to the years ahead of watching you make your own way to your place on this stage. Relax and enjoy the feeling of the end-of-year momentum. Give your quiet attention to the presenters and to the students who we will honor today. Through their hard work and their diligence, they have earned our respect and our admiration. We know this because you are all good students and worthy of our praise, but these students today have earned these special honors. We will now begin today's events with the Dean of Academics and Dean of Studies, Ms. Earls and Mr. Kane, and the presentation of the Barber Departmental Awards.
Good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to be able to celebrate Prize Day with the Wilbraham and Monson community. I am honored to have the privilege of announcing this year's major academic awards, including the Evelyn Barber Department Prizes. This occasion also affords me the opportunity to publicly recognize and thank our extraordinary faculty. The dedication and commitment of the faculty and what they bring to campus each day is a source of pride and inspiration. The faculty at WMA represent true experts in their fields of study, but these teachers also commit themselves to knowing and understanding our students as their advisors, coaches, mentors, and dorm parents, working together with them as our students grow into the best versions of themselves. Would the faculty of Wilbraham and Monson Academy please stand at this time and be recognized by a grateful community. Members of the WMA faculty award Barber Prizes to students in recognition of their tireless work ethic, comprehensive understanding of the subject matter, and genuine intellectual curiosity as demonstrated throughout the year. Each prize is represented by a commemorative medal. In addition to the Barber Prizes, departments vote to present students with several other major academic awards as part of the Prize Day program. These awards are presented to selected students who have demonstrated the highest level of academic achievement in a particular content over the course of the year. As I begin to announce the award recipients, I call upon Dean of Studies Kevin Kane to assist with the presentation of medals. Students should ascend the platform to receive their prizes or awards when I call their names. I ask that if you come forward for a prize, that you please remain on stage until we have taken your photograph as a commemoration of this day. With the faculty members from the Center for Entrepreneurship, Economics, and Finance, please join us at this time. Gail Schau, Eric Kinblum, Mike Mannix, and Department Chair Jim Erzik. The Barber Prize for Finance is presented to Rodrigo Hisa. The recipient of the Barber Prize in AP Economics is Han Nyok Lei. The Barber Prize for Entrepreneurship is presented in absentia to Luca Dominatz. Thank you to the members from the Center for Entrepreneurship, Economics, and Finance. I am now pleased to invite the members of the English Department to the stage: Kristen Casey, Emily Drumgold, class of 2017, Tim Harrington, class of 1973, Jesse Panico, Billy Rosenbeck, Rita Sullivan, Katie Welch, and English Department Chair Meg Lenahan Hutchinson, along with ESOL Department Chair Ann Kinblum. And also Mr. Larry Biondo. The Barber Prize in ESOL Language and Literature is awarded to Yiyong Phoebe Zhang. The recipient of the Barber Prize for Grade 9 English is Natalie Blaise. The Barber Prize in Grade 10 English is awarded to Mary Kathleen Katie Hutchison. The George H. Heflon Memorial Award was established by members of the class of 1886 in memory of their loyal and efficient class secretary, the Reverend George Heflon. It is awarded annually to the student in the junior class who makes the best record in the study of English for the year. The recipient of the 2024 George H. Heflon Memorial Award is Emma Landry. The Barber Prize in AP Senior English 12 is presented to Sally Gagan. The Howe S. Newell Senior English Award is presented by Wilbraham's class of 1955 in honor of Mr. Howe S. Newell to the member of the graduating class who improved the most in the study of English as judged by the English department. The recipient of the 2024 Howe S. Newell Senior English Award is Autumn Falcone. Thank you to the members of the English department. I now invite the faculty from the Fine and Performing Arts Department to join us on stage. Stephen Davis, Marvina Lowry Brook, Jeremy Matheson, Clark Siebold, and Department Chair Paul Bloomfield. We present the Barber Prize for Visual Art 3D Design to Yugan Yang. The recipient of the Barber Prize for Chorus is Judith Clayman. The Barber Prize in Music Jazz Ensemble is presented to Xuanyi Yolanda Chen. The Marilyn Erickson Memorial Prize was established by her family and friends in her memory. The award is given annually to a student who shows great promise in the visual or performing arts and who is likely to go on to a career in either of these areas. The 2024 recipient of the Marilyn Erickson Memorial Prize is Sungmin Eric Lee. Thank you to the faculty of the Fine and Performing Arts Department. I invite my colleagues from the History and Social Studies Department to join me. Megan Kavanaugh, Michael Jura, Kate Lebowski, Jacob LaFiandra, Summer Mahoney, Hartel Smith, Wally Swanson, Valerie Wallace, and in absentia, Department Chair Anthony Candell. The Barber Prize for World History is awarded to Dylan Shonak. The recipient of the Barber Prize for AP Capstone is Sally Gagan. The Barber Prize for AP Human Geography is presented to Ryan Cooley. The recipient of the Barber Prize in AP U.S. History is Emma Landry. The Barber Prize for AP World History is awarded to Hanser Yoon. I thank my fellow teachers from the History and Social Studies Department. Would the members of the Mathematics Department join us at this time? Karen Dufresne, Alex Emerson, Mark Fisher, Cora Govin, Lillian Garrios, Dana Housey, Reese LaViolette, John Lombard, Todd Renier, and Department Chair Brett Tebow. The Barber Prize for Algebra is awarded to Minjun Max Lee. The recipient of the Barber Prize in Geometry is Patrick Derunda. The Barber Prize in Pre-Calculus is presented to Jaden Lee Choi. The Barber Prize in AP Statistics is awarded to Nyan Kathy Dang. The Barber Prize Award in AP Calculus AB is presented to Alicia Gil Martinez. The recipient of the AP Calculus BC Barber Prize is Breslin Grazio. The Rensselaer Mathematics and Science Medal is awarded annually to a member of the junior class who has distinguished themselves in mathematics and science and demonstrates great potential for a career in science, engineering, or technology. The recipient of the 2024 Rensselaer Mathematics and Science Medal is Breslin Grazio. Thank you to the members of the Mathematics Department. Would the Science and Technology Department faculty please join us at this time? Charlie DeVonzo, Jamie Gowan, Kelsey Lewis, Luke Pelletier, Trevor Portlock, Matt Rafala, Jake Schechter, Rick Silva, Erica Whipple, and Department Chair John Strauss. And Dr. Marcin Piscetta. The Barber Prize for Computer Science and Technology is presented to Hillel Kofsky. The recipient of the Barber Prize for STEM 9 is Han Ming Joy Shu. The Barber Prize for Biology is awarded to Han Nyok Lei. Receiving the Barber Prize for AP Biology is Ife Oluwakishi Deji Roberts. The Barber Prize in Chemistry is presented to Yu Shao David Zhao. The recipient of the Barber Prize in AP Chemistry is Huang Stephanie Nguyen. The Barber Prize in Physics is awarded to Hillel Kofsky. The recipient of the Barber Prize in Engineering is Benjamin Morin. The Edward F. Morris Prize was established in 1914 and is presented annually to the student who has the highest grade for the year in physics. The recipient of the 2024 Edward F. Morris Prize is Huang Stephanie Nguyen. The Barber Prize in AP Environmental Science is Han Do. The Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award is presented annually to a junior who has demonstrated academic excellence in science. The recipient of the 2024 Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award is Huang Stephanie Nguyen. Thank you to the Department of Science and Technology. Finally, I invite the members of the World Languages Department, Sylvia Beato Davis, John Brook, Kevin Kane, Don Kelly, Brian Lautenschlager, Maridol Linares, Drew Shea, and Department Chair Fabienne Dubois. The Barber Prize in Intermediate Latin is presented to Julia Choi. We award the Barber Prize in Advanced Latin to Ryan Cooley. We present the Barber Prize in Intermediate Spanish to Lily Meyer. The Barber Prize in Advanced Spanish is awarded to Roman Barrett. The Barber Prize in Intermediate French is presented to Cooper Dwyer. The Barber Prize in Advanced French is awarded to Emma Landry. Catherine Ingraham, a member of the class of 1975, requested that her parents establish a prize to honor excellence in the study of French. A French major at Worcester College prior to her death in 1979, Kathy asked that the award be made to a member of the graduating class at graduation. The recipient of the 2024 Catherine Ingraham Award for Excellence in French is Callie Dunbar. Thank you to the members of the World Languages Department. Once again, our heartfelt appreciation is extended to our dedicated faculty, and a warm congratulations goes out to our prize winners. Please join me in welcoming our faculty marshal, Mr. Don Kelly, to the podium for the Cum Laude Society presentation.
Good afternoon. I would ask at this time that the faculty members of the Wilbraham and Monson Academy chapter of the Cum Laude Society, Meg Hutchinson, Mark Fisher, Maureen Kelly-Chesky, Summer Mahoney, Charlie DeVanzo, Kate Lebowski, and Lillian Garrios, please join me on the platform and stand behind me. I would also ask seniors Ariel Cakeley, Sally Gagan, and Hansa Yoon, who were elected to the Cum Laude Society last year, to come forward and stand with the chapter. I'll give this to Maureen. Pass that down to Charlie. At this time, it's my pleasure and distinct honor to announce the names of the students who have been elected to the Cum Laude Society this year. The Cum Laude Society is an honor society which recognizes the academic excellence of students in independent schools. The articles of the Cum Laude Society state that each chapter may elect members of the college preparatory curriculum who have an honor record. The articles further stipulate that each chapter shall determine the nature of what is an honor record. Traditionally, the Wilbraham and Monson chapter of Cum Laude has only selected students from the top 20% of the junior or senior classes. Furthermore, we expect these students not only to have the highest grades, but also to have enrolled in a diversified range of courses taken mostly on the honors and advanced placement levels. The Board of Regents of the Cum Laude Society also assumes that chapters will elect to membership only students who have demonstrated good character, honor, and integrity in all aspects of school life. With these considerations in mind, the following students have been selected this year for induction into the Cum Laude Society. I would ask them to come forward and to stand in place in front of the podium. Please hold your applause until the last name is called. Elected this year from the class of 2024, Marissa Syborn. Xuanyi Yolanda Chen, Han Li Bao Do, and Callie Dunbar. And from the class of 2025, elected in their junior year, Breslin Grazio, Emma Landry, Fuang Stephanie Wynn, and Vaishnavi Venkat. Let us give these outstanding students a warm round of applause for their achievements. As president of the Wilbraham Monson chapter of the Cum Laude Society, I now address the following to the members-elect. The distinguished record you have made at this school has won for you membership in the Cum Laude Society. This society is a fellowship of scholars whose purpose is to recognize excellence in academic work. As you pursue your education, it is our hope that you will accept the honor of your membership as a responsibility to make some contribution to humankind's ongoing search for greater understanding of our fellow human beings and of the society in which we live. In testimony of your admission to the Cum Laude Society, and by the authority of the Society duly granted, the chapter has presented you with your certificates of membership and your Cum Laude pin. On behalf of the faculty members of the chapter, I congratulate you on these splendid achievements and wish you good fortune in all your future academic endeavors. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. We will now award the special prizes. These prizes, awarded on Prize Day, are open to all grade levels and will be presented by members of the faculty and administration. The first prizes will be presented by our Director of Athletics, Mr. Donald Nicholson, WMA Class of 1979.
Good afternoon. I'd like to invite Phil Shaw Jr. up to the podium for the presentation of his father's award. The Philip H. Shaw Award, named in honor of Philip H. Shaw, Wilbraham Academy, 1936 to 1969. Revered track and soccer coach as well as athletic director. His portrait and that of his wife, Florence J. Shaw, hang in a place of honor in our athletic center. The trophy reads, awarded to the student athlete who demonstrates outstanding performance and a desire to improve in athletics. This award is given to our top female and male athlete from the junior or senior class by vote of the faculty. Mr. Shaw, I feel certain that your father would be very pleased with both of these choices. The Girls Phil Shaw Award winner is a member of the senior class. During her time at the Academy, this talented student athlete has played a key role in the success of the varsity soccer team, the varsity basketball team, and the varsity track and field team. Abby's soccer coach, Summer Mahoney, writes, Abby is a talented athlete, and we have been so fortunate to benefit not just from her skills on the field, but also from her tenacity and competitive spirit for the past 4 years. As a 4-year starter and a senior captain, Abby is leaving behind a legacy of determination and a love of the game to inspire her teammates for years to come. Her basketball coach, Darrell Brown, states, Abby is being named the best female athlete in the school is a deserving recognition and speaks to her legacy here. Abby did everything in our program from not playing to playing a little, the starting games, to returning to a role off the bench and being a key cog in everything that we do. Coach Brown concludes, I could not be prouder of the legacy and impact that Abby has had on our teammates and this basketball program. On to track and field. Coach Vardabedian states, Abby has a natural talent. If she did not practice, she would still be fast. However, she always chooses to take her talent to the next level. Abby has grit, strong work ethic, and is always pushing herself out of her comfort zone. Coach Vardabedian adds, Abby truly loves running, and we have been so fortunate to have her as a teammate and as a leader these past 4 years. She'll be attending St. John Fisher in the fall. Varsity team captain in soccer, basketball, and track and field, Coaches Award winner in basketball, most valuable player in track and field, and, as of last Saturday, a New England champion. By vote of the faculty, 2024 Girls Philip H. Shaw Award winner is Abby Durunda. Notice how fast Mr. Shaw got rid of that trophy. It's very heavy. The boys' Phil Shaw Award winner is also a member of the senior class. This outstanding student-athlete played a pivotal role in the fortunes of the varsity water polo team and the varsity lacrosse team. Brett's water polo coach, John Brook, writes, Brett joined the water polo team with no experience except the ability to swim and a pure love of competition. He quickly found his place in goal and rallied the team around him, moving the ball down the pool to the offense and even scoring from goal. Coach Brook adds, Brett embodied the good sportsmanship and fair play in everything that we teach at our school. He will certainly be missed by all of us next year. Of course, now for lacrosse and Coach McDonald. Brett has been an amazing addition to the WMA community and the lacrosse team. Brett's leadership and desire to motivate those around him were key components in the team's success. Brett consistently had the opposing team's top player guarding him day in and day out. Brett proved to be a top player in the league, but his consistency and dedication at practice helped sharpen his leadership skill and his impact on the team. Mike concludes, I'm very proud of Brett's effort and focus during his time at WMA. He'll be heading off to Syracuse University in the fall to compete for a shot at a national championship with the Orangemen. Varsity team captain and Coaches Award winner in lacrosse, by vote of the faculty, the 2024 Boys Philip H. Shaw Award winner is Brett Bucktooth. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. The Trustees Cup, given to the school in 2008 by Edward Neb Sims, Wilbraham Academy, class of 1964. The inscription on the cup reads, awarded annually to the Academy varsity team best achieving the ideals of interscholastic athletics. Here are the ideals and the requirements of the cup. A winning record is required, as only team records above 500 are considered. Academic achievement and honor roll distinctions. The overall team grade point average is calculated by the Academic Dean's Office. Sportsmanship and team spirit, determined through observation of practices, games, and daily campus life. Leadership and citizenship outside of athletics, determined through specific examples of leadership involvement, service within our community, and good citizenship, evaluated by the Dean of Students' Office. Specific examples of community service are required for a team to be considered for this award. This year's winner is one of our girls' varsity teams. Although their roster is relatively small in numbers, their impact on our athletic program and our school community was anything but small. The more the Trustee Cup Committee developed into the members of this team, how they embodied the characteristics of this award, it became very clear that their story is much deeper than their 5 wins and 3 loss record in competition. The girls in the cross-country team excelled on the running trails, in the classroom, within our community, and beyond. Academically, the girls' cross-country team's overall grade point average is 94.33. I repeat, 94.33. Wow. This level of excellence in the classroom for these 11 girls would result in 5 girls achieving highest honors, 4 girls achieving high honors, and 1 girl reaching the honors level over the course of the academic year. Their leadership and involvement on our campus would also go beyond the athletic realm, as they could count 2 peer counselors, 1 club leader, and a prefect within their ranks. They were all shining examples of a very positive school citizenship on a consistent basis. The team would extend their positive reach to the outside community as well. For their community service this year, the girls participated in the Hot Cocoa Run in Northampton as a team, and they raised $500 for this organization, Safe Passage. This is an organization dedicated to helping victims of domestic violence. Their coach, Kate Lebowski, states, "We are so lucky to have such a great group of such hard workers in practice, and most importantly, within the community and certainly within the classroom. All you had to do was watch these girls in action each day to know they were special. However, most importantly, they displayed outstanding team spirit in how they supported each other. No matter the level of a girl's role in the team, each of them knew the others were there for them, the true meaning of the word team." The 2023-2024 Trustees Cup winners, girls varsity cross country. Will the girls and coaches please come forward? Girls. Okay. Good job. I would now like to introduce our Dean of Studies, Kevin Kane.
Good afternoon. The Class of 1977 Award. This prize is given to the sophomore who best exemplifies the outstanding characteristics of devotion to duty of Masters Hugh M. Harrell, Roger N. Lincoln, and Michael Olmsted and Frederick D. Watts. Their understanding, concern for others, and the love for Wilbraham and Monson Academy are to be found in the recipient of this award given by the Class of 1977. Recent past winners of this award include Emma Landry, Ariel Cakeley, and Ji-Song Choi. When we write these speeches that we give, we tend to ask our colleagues for anecdotes and experience that they have had with a particular student, which might bolster or underscore the description in the award. This year's recipient of the Class of 1977 is one of the top students in the sophomore class who is finishing his 2nd year at the Academy. Everyone I asked about him said, in spite of his stellar academic record in all of his classes, what sets this young man apart is how he cares for and supports others around him. His advisor, Mr. Swanson, says, "I continue to be impressed with Ryan's drive and his quiet and sincere support of his teammates and classmates." Mr. Davanzo adds, All that outstanding academic work is augmented with a consistent willingness to contribute, a capacity to effectively share his understanding when working with his peers, an openness to working in a friendly, collaborative manner, and his approachability, and always with a smile. Ms. Mahoney added, Ryan's intellectual curiosity dovetails beautifully with his drive to make the world a better place. Ryan's outstanding successes in his academic pursuits like Model UN are not simply driven by his desire to achieve. Rather, he is motivated by a commitment to bettering his communities, both local and global, through interpersonal connection and empathic understanding. Probably the most telling comment comes from our senior faculty member, Mr. Kelly, who said, he is always nice to other students, and he doesn't take anyone's presence for granted. The recipient of the Class of 1977 award this year is Ryan Cooley. I'd like to introduce my colleague, Michael Jura.
The John L. Nepomuceno Prize. This prize is given in memory of John L. Nepomuceno, who was a member of the class of 1988. John was tragically killed in April 1987. John had been an exceptional young man. He was an excellent student, competitive athlete, and class officer. He was a delightful boy with a wonderful sense of humor. To many, he was a special friend. To honor his memory, his fellow students established the John L. Nepomuceno Prize, which is to be awarded at a prize assembly each year to that member of the junior class who shares many of John's extraordinary qualities. 40 years ago, John Nepomuceno and I were in junior high school together. It is an honor to be able to present this year's prize to a student I first had the opportunity to work with when she was a student at our Blake Middle School. At that time, I was impressed with her poise, maturity, and selflessness. The many comments I have gathered from my colleagues show they are in agreement with me. John Brooks says, she's one of those kids who came to us fully formed. All her talents were in place, and she managed to find the right teachers to help her develop them. Luke Pelletier adds, she's an excellent student, friend to all, and a good role model for other students. Fabienne Dubois notes, her selfless and humble demeanor combined with a remarkable work ethic and focused determination are her strength. Her advisor, Bill Wells, says, what makes her stand out is her A-plus effort in every class, on every assignment, on every test, at every practice, at every game, every day, all the time. That constant effort must be exhausting, but she makes it look easy every day. Don Kelly notes she was chosen to be inducted into the cum laude as a junior, a distinct honor. Melissa Earls says she never fails to read a room, and she seamlessly takes account of how she might bring joy to the situation. Finally, Don Nicholson feels confident John Nepomuceno would have agreed with this choice of a responsible, mature, hardworking, and pleasant student and athlete to receive a prize in his name. By the vote of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to award this year's John L. Nepomuceno Prize to Emma Landry. And now I'd like to introduce Dean of Faculty, Wally Swanson.
Good afternoon. The Alumni Award. The Alumni Award is given to a member of the junior class who has demonstrated high scholastic achievement and service to the school. Vivi has been a successful and driven student here since she arrived last year. She is passionate about STEM subjects, riflery, and F1 auto racing, none of which featured in the class that I taught her last year, human geography. Despite this, she excelled in this area as well, providing our class discussions with sincere input on issues ranging from immigration to religion, and including one in-depth presentation on the evolution of heavy metal music, including key details on the conflicting strengths of Iron Maiden versus Metallica, and introducing me to the band Skillet. A treat if you haven't had the chance. Her advisor, Mr. Davanzo, states, she is very bright, actively listens, willingly and effectively contributes to class discussions, asks the right questions, enjoys learning, enjoys creating, is comfortable and happy in the lab doing her thing, is meticulous with respect to detail, always working to improve, and all of this with a smile, with a sincere commitment to learn and share what she has learned with her class. She is driven, friendly, accomplished in the classroom, and also a member of our championship riflery team. She brings her multitude of talents and interests with her each day, and our school is a better place for it. By vote of the faculty, the Alumni Prize is awarded to Vaishnavi Venkat. Vivi. Now let me introduce Don Kelly, of our faculty marshal.
The trustee award is given annually to a young man or woman in a junior class who exemplifies excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievement in other fields. The recipient of this year's trustee award has been on the honor roll for every trimester he has been enrolled at WMA, going back to grade 7. In examining his transcript to date, I saw no grade lower than an A, not even an A-. The comments written by his teachers often refer to his strong work ethic, his intelligence, and his detailed, careful approach to his work. An outstanding student citizen, he was selected for the end-of-the-year school honor of being one of the junior class marshals who lead the graduation class into prize day and graduation assemblies. A few moments ago, he was inducted into the Cum Laude Society as a junior, a particularly significant academic achievement. He demonstrated his vocal talents at the school spring musical with an entertaining rendition of Time by Pink Floyd. According to varsity baseball coach Jamie Gowan, he also uses his vocal cords very well as student manager of our varsity baseball team. Besides keeping the paper scorebook and the electronic game manager, he's the loudest voice from the dugout, cheering on the Titans in the field and at the plate. By vote of the faculty, this year's winner of the trustee award is Breslin Grazio. Our head of school, Brian Easler.
Before we conclude, the yearbooks are here. So if you have ordered a yearbook, members of the graduating class, you all have a yearbook as part of, complimentary on the school as part of your graduation. All of the yearbooks, yours are named. You have a yearbook with your name on it. Anyone else who ordered one or anyone who wants to buy one, after this ceremony, you can go to the boardroom in the gymnasium, and Ms. Healy is there with the yearbook staff. They'll be waiting to give you your yearbooks. We will also have them available tomorrow after commencement. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. To end the ceremony, the platform party will recess first, followed by the faculty, and then the members of the graduating class. And at that time, once the graduating class has exited the tent, the ceremony will have concluded and everyone will be free to disperse. All award and prize winners must meet over by the bleachers, the back of the tent, for photos. Thank you.